you have some choices when you want to do some writing in English and have the support of some translation. So I'm in a Google Doc here, and you'll notice that I am signed into Chrome or synced. The way you know that is if you go up to this icon here and it says sync is on. If it's not, then you need to go through the syncing process. So because I've synced with Chrome, under my 4J username and password, I have access to some extensions that the district purchased. One of them is called CoWriter. It's this little black icon right here. If you don't see it, it might be hidden in here. So let's turn it on. Here it's going to allow me to turn it on and off. You may have to sign in with your Google account initially, but once you're signed in, you should always have it. So I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to go right to my settings, which are under options here. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the number of guesses. It defaults to 5. I prefer 9. It gives you a better chance of finding your word more quickly. You're also going to want to go down to the translation section here and choose the language that you would like words translated into. So now let's go to our Google Doc. You'll see the CoWriter window right here. It's a predictive text window. I'm going to write a sentence in English. I want to go to school. So I'm going to type I, and then I'm going to hit a W because want is the first letter, and I do see it's on the list. If a student struggles with the reading at all, they can listen to those words by hovering their mouse.
Won't, wanted, want.
As soon as you find the word you want, you can either type it yourself or you can click on it and it puts it in and it puts a space. I want to go to. So if a student doesn't know the English word for school, they can type the word in their language and it will come up down here. So let's try. Escuela is Spanish for school, and you'll see
school.
It will say it out loud when you hover, and if that is the word that you wanted, you can click on it. So it's a nice feature. Hit a period.
I want to go to school.
It will read it again for you. If a student had a topic that they wanted to write about and they wanted help with the vocabulary, they can add a topic dictionary in CoWriter. So go down to this icon here, and you can either type in a topic and then choose it, or you can find one that's already there. Like in this case, I've created one called Space Science. I'm going to turn that on. And now I'll go back, click, click to go back, and now you've got your list again. So now you're going to find words in this predictive text window that are more related to space science. So let's write the planetarium, and now you see it right away.
Planetarium.
That word wouldn't have been there unless you had chosen that topic dictionary. So when you're finished writing about that topic, you're going to want to turn that dictionary off, because then when you go to your next subject, you're going to find a bunch of space words and they'll take up too much space. So just turn that off. You can also use dictation with CoWriter right here. And we know that Google Docs comes with built-in voice typing. The problem is, and we discovered that this spring, was that when you're dictating and you dictate your punctuation, the next sentence that you dictate will not have a capital, and it used to have a capital. So we're not sure why that happened, but we have found that with the read and write dictation feature and also the CoWriter dictation feature, it does give you a capital for the next sentence, and that's a big time saver for students. So I'll demonstrate what I mean by that. I'm writing a sentence, period. The next sentence will have a capital, period. Do you see how that works? Question mark.
I'm writing a sentence. The next sentence will have a capital. Do you see how that works?
Anytime you want to have this text read again, you just put your cursor at the beginning and you hit the speaker and then play.
I want to go to school, the planetarium.
And pause. One more option for writing is to dictate your sentences in your native language and have them translated into English in your Google Doc using the CoWriter. So you'll see the microphone here. Click on that. And you'll see English here, but actually you're going to be dictating in Spanish. So click here, and when you're ready, you're going to hit the microphone here.
¿Cuál es tu comida favorita para desayunar?
What is your favorite food for breakfast?
So you can see that you spoke in Spanish and it translated it for you, and it also read it aloud to you.